So what's up, my friends? This is First Down Media back again with another one. And today we're diving into something kind of crazy. John Harbaugh, head coach of the Baltimore Ravens, just flat out ignored a question about the draft process with Shedeur Sanders after reports surfaced that Sanders didn't want to back up Lamar Jackson. Yeah, this one is getting weird. Let's talk about it. So here's the deal. Yesterday, NFL insider Adam Schefter reported that Shedeur Sanders made it clear he did not want to be drafted by the Ravens in this past draft. Why? Simple. He didn't want to sit behind Lamar Jackson. And honestly, that makes sense. Lamar is going to be the face of the Baltimore Ravens for the next decade, maybe longer. But here's where it gets spicy. When reporters asked John Harbaugh about this whole situation, he just ignored it. He brushed it off like it didn't exist. And I'm going to play that clip for you guys so you can hear exactly how strange this answer was.
Before the game yesterday, I don't know if you heard this report comes out that Shedeur Sanders said he didn't want to go to the Ravens because he didn't want to have to back up Lamar Jackson. Did you guys have any legitimate interest in him, or we can't?
You're asking me.
We can't ask Eric, so.
Oh, that's a good way to frame it. But so you think that I'm going to answer draft process questions? Yeah, I was in the room. But we have a policy here that we don't talk about the draft room decision-making process. So I'm not going to be able to answer that for you. As much as I may like to or may not want to, I'm not going to be able to answer that for you. Okay, I think we can end it on that. Okay. Thanks for asking, though.
Now tell me that's not weird. Seriously, this is one of the strangest situations I've ever seen covering football. Like, I've been around this game my whole life, and I don't remember a scenario this bizarre. Honestly, I feel like the NFL dropped the ball here. Not just the Ravens, the NFL, drafting Sanders in the 5th round. And now this whole mess. And keep in mind, so much else happened this weekend we could be talking about. I mean, the Eagles versus Chiefs Super Bowl rematch, instant classic. The Eagles pulled it off by just 3 points. Russell Wilson almost threw for 500 yards against the Cowboys. That game went to overtime, and then the Cowboys kicker nails a 64-yard field goal. And then comes back again with another bomb to beat the Giants. Absolute madness. Even Arch Manning struggled against UTEP. Like, there's so many stories we could focus on. But what's the national media talking about? Shedeur Sanders' draft process in September. Think about that. And then you look back at Harbaugh's response, it felt fishy. First he's like, I don't want to talk about it. Then he slips in, well, maybe I'd like to, but I can't. That right there doesn't add up. It's almost like the NFL wants to keep Shedeur's name in the headlines because clicks, because engagement. They know he draws attention. But let's be real. He's a 5th-round pick who hasn't even played a single snap. He's been inactive. And yet, Shedeur Sanders is being talked about more than Cam Ward, the actual 1st overall pick. When's the last time you even heard the name Cam Ward? Instead, the media is hyping Shedeur like he's already the face of the NFL, more than Patrick Mahomes, more than Jalen Hurts, more than Joe Burrow. Every time Burrow's name pops up, Shedeur is right behind it, like people already lining him up as the replacement in Cincinnati. Like, what? It's wild. So yeah, this whole situation, it makes zero sense. I can't paint the picture of what narrative the NFL is trying to spin here, but it feels deliberate. And honestly, I'm scratching my head on this one. But hey, that's where you guys come in. Get down in the comments and let me know what you think. Am I overreacting here, or does this all seem just as bizarre to you? Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on that notification bell so you don't miss the next video.